Hello again. Back today to talk some more about Freedom Revealed. You really need to get this book if you're at all political, if you're at all interested in how the world works. This explains it easily. And the nice thing about the explanations, the nice thing about the points, is they're all self-evident. You don't have to go to the dictionary or other reference sources to figure out what it's saying. You can just think about it and you know it's right. So in the book, I also talk about systems. I talk about systems quite a bit. The subtitle of the book is A Simple, Elegant System. And the title of my talk is I'm going to buy a car to knit a sweater. Now, if that sounds really dumb, it's because it is. Nobody would buy a car to knit a sweater. And why is that? Because a car is not made to knit a sweater. We have knitting needles to knit a sweater. We don't use a car to knit a sweater. And this is the problem a lot of people get into. They misapply what systems are meant to do. We work hard to make systems that do specific things. You know, a frying pan is made maybe to fry an egg. It's specifically designed for that. It's not designed to hit golf balls. You don't use a frying pan to hit golf balls, just like you don't use a golf club to hit a baseball. It's not designed for that. Systems are specific. And that brings us to the two great systems of mankind. These are systems that only mankind has. Of all the animals in God's creation, only mankind has the marketplace and government. Animals don't have the marketplace and government. Nature doesn't have these systems. Why do people have the marketplace? Because it makes their life easier. Why do people have government? Because it makes their life easier. But why do we have two? Because they do different things. The marketplace is goods and services. The government is law and order. So if we want the marketplace for law and order, why don't we call it the government? But we don't want the marketplace for law and order. We want the marketplace for goods and services. And that's the same with government. Why do we want the government to do things that the market is designed to do and the government is not? So let's give you a simple example, an example that's been roiling society for a long time: government health care. What is health care? It's a goods and service. It doesn't belong in government. It belongs in the marketplace. And when you understand how the marketplace and government work, you'll understand that it's foolish, absolutely dumb, to have the government do healthcare. The government is not made to provide goods and services. They don't compete. And because it doesn't compete, it doesn't eliminate waste. And because it doesn't eliminate waste, every system that the government has tried for government health care has become a disaster. You can see it for yourself. You don't have to be a genius. Just remember, this is going to be a short one. I just wanted to introduce this subject. Healthcare gets a lot of discussion, and everybody that I hear, or most everybody that I hear, they're either wrong or when they are right, they don't know the reason they're right. Government is a system made for law and order. It's not a system for goods and services. And when it tries to provide goods and services, there's no competition. And because there's no competition, all it can do is waste. And because it wastes, everything becomes expensive and messed up. So that's all for now. I'll talk to you later, and get the book. It will clear up a lot of things. And by the way, leave a comment. What are you thinking? We're anxious to hear. All for now. Talk to you later.